New Orleans, 1918. The humid night air was thick with cigarette smoke, laughter from late-night diners, and the distant melodies of jazz drifting down the narrow streets. But beneath the music, there was fear. Rumors whispered through the French Quarter. A killer was loose, a man who broke into homes and left no trace, except a shattered door and an axe swung with terrifying precision. Families slept with their lights on. Jazz clubs stayed open as long as their pianists could keep playing. Because the killer, people said, hated silence. And somewhere deep in the darkness, the Axeman watched. Mrs. Harriet Romano couldn't sleep. Her husband, Anthony, was still at his grocery shop late in the night, accounting for the day's sales. She sat by the window, listening to the trumpet of a street musician. At exactly 2:13 a.m., the music drifted away. Silence fell over the street. Harriet froze. A single metallic clang echoed from the back door. Tang. She whispered, "Anthony?" The kitchen door burst open. A shadow stepped inside, towering, shoulders broad, coat dark as the night. An axe gleamed in his hand. Mrs. Romano screamed, but the music was gone, and so was her last protection. The next morning, the police found Anthony severely injured and Harriet lifeless. A handwritten note lay on the table. "I am the spirit of the hottest hell, and I crave music. Play jazz, and you shall live." New Orleans exploded. Newspapers printed the Axeman's letter word for word. People read it with trembling hands. Every club in the city announced, "Jazz all night, stay safe." Even homes bought new gramophones. From dusk till dawn, records spun endlessly. The city looked festive. But underneath the dancing and the trumpet solos, everyone was terrified. Detective Louis Martel, a quiet man with tired eyes, was put on the case. He studied every crime scene, every pattern, every rumor. But the Axeman left nothing behind. No fingerprints, no footprints, nothing, except broken locks and blood. Martel had one clue. The Axeman wasn't killing at random. There was rhythm to his attacks, just like jazz. Eloise Landry, a 17-year-old jazz pianist, felt the Axeman's presence before she ever saw him. She practiced late at night at her family's home. One evening, while playing a soft melody, she noticed a man standing across the street under the lamppost. He wasn't smoking, he wasn't moving, he was just listening. Every time she played a wrong note, he tilted his head sharply, like a predator noticing weakness. Her heart thumped wildly. When she stopped playing, the man stepped forward. Eloise slammed the window shut and ran. That night, she told her father. He didn't believe her, but Detective Martel did, because every previous witness said the same thing. He listens. March 19th, 1919, the Axeman's promised night. He had written, "If you value your lives, play jazz the whole night long." New Orleans turned into one massive concert. Every club, restaurant, church, and home blasted jazz. The streets were alive, bright, trembling with brass and drums. Detective Martel patrolled silently. He had a feeling the Axeman wouldn't strike tonight. He would watch instead, and he was right. From the balcony of an abandoned house, the Axeman observed the city dancing in fear. His dark eyes reflected the glow of the streetlights. "Beautiful," he muttered. "Music keeps them alive." He left that night without a drop of blood spilled. Weeks later, Detective Martel found something unusual on a victim's property, a tiny wood shaving from a clarinet. It didn't belong to the house, it didn't belong to the victims, but it belonged to someone who lived for jazz. Martel's mind spun. Could the Axeman be a musician, a failed performer, someone who believed only perfect music kept him sane? That night, Martel returned to the abandoned house where he had seen a lantern flicker the night of the jazz decree. He entered cautiously. Inside, he found a dusty room and sheet music scattered everywhere. Handwritten, chaotic, obsessive. On top of the pile sat a single title, The Axeman's Waltz. At 2 a.m., Martel returned to Eloise Landry's home. He had a feeling the Axeman would return for her. Lights were off, the night was quiet, too quiet. Martel heard the faint creak of metal. He rushed inside. The Axeman was standing over Eloise, axe raised, his coat dripping rainwater. His mask, a simple black cloth, covered most of his face. "Drop it!" Martel yelled. For the first time, the Axeman spoke. His voice was deep, calm, almost sad. "I only kill when the music stops." Eloise, trembling, whispered, "What do you want from us?" He hesitated, then lowered his weapon slightly. "To be remembered." Martel stepped forward. The Axeman glared at him with eyes full of madness. And something else. Grief. Before Martel could grab him, the Axeman leapt through the open window and vanished into the night. Despite months of searching, Detective Martel never caught him. Eloise never played jazz at night again. The city eventually returned to normal, but people still slept lightly. Some said the Axeman left New Orleans. Others believed he died. Some whispered he still walked the shadows, waiting for the music to stop. Detective Martel kept one piece of evidence: the Axeman's Waltz. On quiet nights, he plays it on a dusty piano in his home and listens closely. Because somewhere out there, the Axeman might be listening too. Like and subscribe for more.